Gail with Traders Help Desk, and I've had a lot of questions about the ATR support and resistance. And basically, you want to have two ATRs in your favor before you take a trade. Now, the ATRs are the plus signs that are on the chart. And I just wanted to show you before I expand the chart that basically you had a period of congestion right in here. And that simply means that you had the red ATR above price. Sometimes the white ATR was above price, sometimes it was below. But you can see that this is a congestion area. Remember, the white is your fastest time frame. So in this case, the white is a 3-minute. The blue is your medium time frame, which equals a 12-minute in this example. And the red is your slowest time frame, which in this case is 45 minutes. So immediately I can identify which time frames are aligning by combining this indicator with my other indicators. Now, once you understand that, I can go and expand the chart, and we already know that the red is in our favor. And I'm just going back to yesterday morning at the market opening, and now you can see that we had two time frames. It was the blue and the red in our favor, and price came back to the ATR here. The issue with this is that we're making lower lows in both the stochastics and price. So even though you had an entry there, I would not have taken that entry. Instead, I would have waited either for this entry, which had hidden divergence, or with this entry here, which had regular trend divergence. After all of the time frames align, then you can actually go in at the white ATR, which would have been here if you missed the previous one, or you could have waited until price came back here. Again, you had hidden divergence because price did not go lower. Again, you test the middle ATR, which is from the 12-minute chart. And again, you have this hidden divergence here because we're not seeing lower lows, we're seeing higher lows. And then into the overnight session, you get an additional entry here. And this one simply confirms that price is making higher lows and the stochastics is making higher lows. And then we come back over here. We've made another hidden divergence, so that could have been an entry as well, just depending on what you're trading. Now, as we move further into the London session, you can see you got some additional entries, but then do you see how the blue goes above price? That means that they're aligning with the blue and the white. So in this case, remember, you have to have two in your favor. And in this case, you have the white in the blue, and you have an entry here where you're making lower highs in the stochastics. And again, your target would be this lower time frame, which is this ATR, potentially this congestion dot area. Again, it's just playing the ATRs, but you have to have two plus signs in your favor. And that's really important because when you don't have the two ATRs in your favor, typically it will go through a congestion area. And that's where you're going to lose money. Now here you can see that you do have two in your favor. Again, you have the red and the blue. So in this case, if it comes back to the blue ATR, or even here, you could actually enter. Now I would probably wait for the US Open if I was trading the binary options, But if you're trading the futures, you could actually already be in this market expecting it to come back to the congestion dot area, which is about 63.10 right now. And again, you can see that you had equal highs, and yet the stochastics was lower here. Again, indicating that potentially this will go down and take out the red congestion dot.